morning, class 8, 9 and 10. Especially for class 8, 9, 10. Algebra. It has mainly four parts: functions, polynomial, sequence and series, quadratic equation and graph. Today's topic: functions and relations for beginners. It starts from class 8. It is equally important for class 8, 9 and 10. विशेष गरी क्लास 8, 9, 10 को लागि यो एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ। अब बिगिनिङ चाहिँ मेन अब्जेक्टिभ्स of this lesson are as follows: domain and range, relation, function and types. Functions and types, different types of functions, and then with graph also, graph, mapping, difference between order pair and pair, inverse function, or different types of constant function, inverse function, trigonometric function, quadratic function, linear function, algebraic function, continuous and discontinuous, and discontinuous. Test of a function. Is the function given relation of function or not? Function हो कि होइन? Vertical line test, especially vertical line test, with the help of a vertical line test. See, main objectives: domain and range, relation, function. All functions are relations, but all relations are not functions. Graph, mapping, order pair and pair, etc. Main. Today I deal with domain and range. What is the domain and what is the range? Domain and range. To start, relation and function from class 8, especially for class 8, domain and range. If you take xy is an order pair, first of all you have to write down xy is an order pair. Xy cannot be written. Why? Xy is not equal to yx because it is an order pair. But is a pair. Why? Because this xy can be written as yx. It is not an order pair. It is only a pair enclosed within curly bracket, order pair enclosed by a small bracket. Small bracket भएमा order pair र curly bracket भएमा only pair हुन्छ. Domain and range. The first element is called the domain and the second element is called the range. See, domain. In this case, domain is denoted by the first element xy. In xy, the first element in this case x is called domain element is called the domain. It is also called antecedent, or it is also called pre-image. What is the pre-image? Means find the value of x. So the first element can also be written as domain. X is called domain, antecedent, or pre-image. Where the second element, the first element, the second element y is called codomain, range, image, or precedent. It is not president. It is precedent, not president. X first element, y the second element in the order pair is called, the first element in the order pair is called domain, antecedent, or pre-image, whereas the second element y is called codomain, range, image, or precedent. अगाडि आउने डोमेन, एन्टिसिडेन्ट, प्रिमेज, र पछाडि आउने चाहिँ कोडोमेन, रेन्ज, image, or precedent. See, this idea is very important. Domain and range. Now, relation. What? Relation and function. At the time, relation and function. What is a relation? What is a function? A relation is a subset. Subset means एउटा सेटको एउटा स्मल पार्ट. A relation is a subset of the Cartesian product A cross B, where A and B are real numbers. Real numbers is called a relation. A relation is a subset of the Cartesian product A cross B, where A and B are real numbers. A function is a special type of relation in which every element or component in the domain, here domain means pre-image, domain or pre-image, maps with a unique element in the codomain. In this case, this relation, all relations are not functions, but all functions are relations. It shows clearly that all functions are relations, but all relations are not functions. All the functions are relations. For example, I would like to give one example. See, A, B, here A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D. See, this. It is a relation, but not a function. Why? Because the element B in the core in the domain has two elements. अर्थात् A को C सँग छ, B को B has two, यहाँ एंगल बनेको छ. There is no angle. यहाँ एंगल बन्नु हुँदैन. Angle should not be made in the domain. यहाँ B has two elements. So each and every a function is a special type of relation in which every element in the domain or pre-image maps with a unique element in the codomain. यसको एउटाको अथवा धेरैवटाको एउटा हुन सक्छ, but A, B, C, D. But it is a function, but it is a function because each and every element has a unique element in the codomain. Many to one onto function. So all functions are relations, but all relations are not functions. One clear idea. First, domain and range. Relation function. Now, functions are different types of functions with definition. Types of functions. Types of functions. See, there are different types of functions. Number one is algebraic function. Algebraic function. A function in x and y relation. In x and y relation, like y equal 3x plus 5. See, 3x plus 5 is, this one is, it shows the relationship between x and y. Y equal 3x plus 5 is called an algebraic function. Another is linear function. Linear function. It shows a line. For example, y equal mx plus c. See, y equal 6x minus 9, etc. are called linear function because it shows a straight line. Another function, quadratic function. Quadratic function. Quadratic function, a function in the form of y equal ax square plus bx plus c. Here y means fx, ax square plus bx plus c. For example, in algebra, see, thrice x square minus twice x plus 5 equals 12x equals 0. This is this is a quadratic function. So there is x square, there is x and number. A function in the form of fx equal ax square plus bx plus c is called a quadratic equation. Cubic equation. Instead of writing the exact definition of cubic equation, fx equal ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. A function in the form of ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is called a cubic function. Because x cube, trigonometric function, trigonometric function. A function in the form of f theta equal sin theta, fx equal, see, tan twice x, g alpha equal, say any sec 2 alpha minus tan 2 alpha, etc. Such functions are called trigonometric function. A trigonometric function is a function which contains at least one of sin theta, sin cos tan cosec cot, or sin cos tan cosec cot मध्ये यो 6 trigonometric ratio मध्ये at least one हुनुपर्छ. A trigonometric function contains at least one, like sin, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. At least there are 6 trigonometric ratios, at least one should be present. Such a function is called trigonometric function. Another function is constant function. Constant function, a function in the form of if x equals c, where c is a constant, where c is a constant is called a constant function. Constant function whose value is constant. Constant function. Identity function. Identity function. A function in the form of fx equal x, fy equal y, fz equal z, a function in the form of fx equal x, fy equal y, fz equal z is called an identity function. The inverse function. Yeah. Especially class 9 and 10, an inverse function is very important because you have to find the inverse of the given function. What is an inverse function? The function obtained. The function obtained by interchanging the position or positions of x and y is called an inverse function. Example, it is denoted by f inverse x, g inverse x, etc. For example, if y equal say 3x plus 2 by 6 minus 5x, you have to interchange x and y. Write y equal x equal y plus 2, 6 minus 5y. X equal y and y equal x. And find the value of x. Find the value of y. Here, if you cross multiply and put left side in this way, 3y plus 2 equals 6x minus 5xy. Or y common, if you take y common, 3 plus y common 5x equals 6x minus 2. Y common, if you take y common, see 3 plus 5x equals 6x minus 2. What is the value of y? Y equals 6x minus 2 by 3 plus 5. Now, this function is called f inverse x. X inverse x equal 6x minus 2 upon 5x plus 3. Given function लाई y लाई x र x लाई y लेख्ने र त्यहाँबाट निस्केको y को भ्यालु नै inverse function हुन्छ. The function is y equal something. Interchange the position of x and y. Find, cross multiply, find the value of x. Either by taking common or y left side, others right side, and the value of y is the inverse function of the given function. That is called inverse function. Other function, mainly composite function. Composite function. Continuous and discontinuous function also. Composite function. If a function, very simple definition, if a is to b and another function g b equal c, a function is if a is to b and if gb is to c, then the function if a is to c is called a composite function. For example, it is denoted by FOGX. In FOGX, which comes first? G comes first. FOG, G should be written here and F should be written there. FOG. GOF First one write f. F, there is something like A, B, C, D, E, F. If you write A to C and C to E, B, D, D to F, then the function from A, E, B, F, A to B and B to C, the function from A, B, C, a function is from A to B, another function is from B to C. So the function from A to C is called a composite function. It is generally denoted by FOG, GOF, etc. Another function is continuous and discontinuous function. Continuity and discontinuity. Continuous and discontinuous function. Continuous function and discontinuous function. A function becomes continuous. For example, let limit x tends to 3. See, x cube minus 27 by x minus 3. Limit x tends to 3, x cube minus 27 by x minus 3 is discontinuous. Discontinuous function. Discontinuous function if x equals 3. If the function, if you put x equal 3, this function is discontinuous. And limit x tends to 3, x cube minus 27 by x minus 3 is continuous. Continuous if x is not equal to 3. If x is not equal to 3, this function becomes continuous. Otherwise, this function becomes discontinuous. There are so many other functions: identity function, inverse function, constant function. This was for today.